Hey guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome to what will undoubtedly be the last episode. I'm gonna make this undoubtedly because I'm determined. Yes, we are unfortunately at the last episode of our 44 episode series, which has actually been a pretty good run. We've had a bit of an up and down. We've had our ups and downs. We've had our positivity and negatives. We've had our hopes and our roller coaster and what the fuck are you doing? Chancellor Palpatine, you should be in safe there. There you go. So he's back on Coruscant. So we've had a pretty big, long war. They can't move, can they? No, we've got every access covered. Good. And there are 4 of those. So I can do this. So we have actually had quite a long war. We've been able to destroy a lot of the Confederacy. They've launched numerous attacks on our forces, resulting in inconsequentially, devastatingly, completely retardedly large battles that have resulted in the deaths of numerous Republican soldiers, as well as the destruction of large forces of the Confederacy. They have sent fleet after fleet after our forces in the Central Core, the Outer Rim, even the Mid-Core, and even especially on our planets with all the Dakadakas. But now, all that stands between us and victory is just 3 planets. The asteroid of Kessel. Perfect timing on that one, by the way. And Renva, which is quite an important sector. And finally, Minutena, where we will finish everything off. So, it's been a long campaign. Been fairly long, to be honest with you. And we've been gaining more and more momentum behind us until eventually we broke their reserve and now finally have pushed to the east, where we will finish things off. And without further ado, let us invade the territory of the Kessel with our relatively strong but not primary army of the Republic, just so we can try and win the day there. I imagine this is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, because they do have probably a significant presence in as feared.
Reinforcements.
Maximum unit
We'll
capacity.
follow you anywhere, sir.
Well, the good news is if we have...
That's how we'll win this war. One battle at a time.
Right, we'll wait for the vehicles to get up and then we'll get one of the...
Let's go. Clones keep the scrap merchants busy.
You ready to go? If they're willing to get on.
We're proud to serve you, General. What are we waiting for? The only good clanker is a wrecked clanker. Copy that. Roger that, sir.
Do you want to start making your way over to
Our
the front?
position is secure. Let's move on. We do our job well.
Right, so if we can try and secure the approaches to...
Here they come.
There we go. So the planet of Kessel is relatively well defended. But hopefully...
You can't negotiate with droids. Move out, men. This battle isn't over until we've scrapped the last clanker.
Right, drop you guys down.
One shot, one kill.
Ooh, boy.
Nothing deadlier than a clone bomb.
They have gotten slammed. Okay, that's... yeah.
Useful reinforcements.
Holy damn. Right, well, that's something new.
I'm on it, General.
Maximum unit capacity.
General.
Well, the good news is if we can get all of the Confederacy in... Oh, that'd probably be a good idea to neutralize that. And also neutralize that, because that's an anti-infantry turret. We're not having that. Right, one of you make your way back towards the lines. You just keep neutralizing the troops around the area, because reasons. And then hopefully we can have these guys act as support, whereupon we can annihilate
Basic training.
troops. The main aim is to try and knock out that flak gun. I'm going to try and stop them from gaining access.
Okay, here we go.
I'm going to try and make it so that this area is also relatively defended. I'm not saying we're going to defend it perfectly,
Stay frosty. Right away,
but
General.
if we can try and nullify
We've
any kind of
secured a build
defenses.
pad.
Prepare to engage the enemy. Understood, General.
Right, if you can try and go like that.
Ready for battle, sir. The semis better make some more droids.
Droidicas are actually quite a pain in the arse, which is surprising considering the fact that we've not really encountered many
Construction
droidicas
complete.
until recent times, to be honest with you. Which is, again, rather puzzling. Right, what one of those? So we only have
We'll
room
follow
for
you
5 cats.
anywhere, sir.
It's a bit annoying, but nowhere near as bad as it could be.
Clones keep the scrap merchants
If we can knock
busy.
out the
We're proud to serve you, General.
just try and gain a foothold in this area. What's that?
Killing good clinker.
Apart from dead.
Wrecked clinker.
Right, you guys move
Our
along.
position is secure.
If you'd like to
We do
move
our
down,
job
take
well.
some territory.
You can't negotiate with droids.
No, no,
Yes,
no,
sir.
no, no, no.
This battle isn't over until we've scrapped the last clinker.
Secure that point.
Never surrender.
You guys
Right away, sir.
keep those droids away from the commander. He's going to take cover, and now they're going to be able to knock out those dudes with relative ease.
We didn't start this fight. We're gonna finish it.
The aim of this particular clone, the aim of this particular clone attack is to try and neutralize all
Secured a
defenses.
landing zone.
And we're going to go get our big guns in now.
Maximum unit capacity.
Right, where's that generator? Oh, hello. Nice generator you've got there. Would be a shame if something were to happen to it.
Nothing deadlier than a clone behind the trigger.
You'd like to mount up on that particular vehicle, my dear sir. There you go.
General. Minimal casualties. Maximum effectiveness.
They can try and do that. We'll try and
Yes, General.
survive
These
and
droids are done for. Copy that. Right away, General. Yes, General. The Seppies better make some more droids.
right, if you want to
Copy
try
that,
and
General.
shift position a bit. Once we get this going, we'll drop off the bombs, thus allowing this particular clone battalion to annihilate. There we go.
Combat is a clone.
Unfortunately, I don't think we can show off in this particular thing, because I was going to have the entire fleet attack, but I'm thinking it's going to have to be a case of I'm just going to have to transfer leaders across to make it so that everyone's involved in the space battle.
Natural element.
Right. Oh, what's that? What's that? What you're making? What you're making? Well, nothing, because I don't want you to.
Zone available.
Yeah, we'll go there. Or you. Oh, anti-vehicle turret.
Move
Fine.
out! Good. Understood, sir.
Nope.
Let's
Yep,
go.
nope. You're not allowed to do anything. And the bomb's being dropped. Boom, boom, boom.
Roger that, sir.
I will say the Latvies are probably the
Copy that.
most, I wouldn't say overpowered vehicle in my arsenal,
Oh, there's gonna be a
because they are very easily shot down.
We've lost a landing
But
zone.
at the same time, I would be a bit of a liar if I wouldn't say they were, to a degree, extremely effective at the jobs that they do. You know, very easy to be taken out. All you need is to have at least a small anti-aircraft presence, and
watch for friendlies.
you are instantaneously shooting them down. Even infantry shooting at them have a decent chance of taking them down. So it's not like these things are invincible. And hell, even the Clone Wars series would show just how easily these particular vehicles were shot down. But the fact that a majority of the time the enemy chooses not to engage, I will take advantage of that, and thus provide myself with a bloody lovely ability to just counteract every kind of crap.
We've secured a landing zone.
To give myself an advantage in combat. So, yeah. I am happy for this opportunity to kick ass, take names, and chew that ever so fine bubblegum.
Let's go. What are we waiting for?
But yeah, I do love the Latvies. They are my favourite vehicle in the Clone Wars universe. I think to a degree Star Wars, they are possibly my favourite ground attack aircraft.
Move out, men.
They have such a useful multi-purpose role. Ah shit, anti-aircraft. Right, so they do in fact have anti-aircraft. That's where we queue
There's gonna be a
these
firefight.
boys. Right, Latvies got lucky there. I could have lost some Latvies on that one. I'm making my one for minimal casualties. So, if y'all like to make your way across. I mean, the ATEs are good, but the problem is they're just too slow. Like, I like my armored vehicles to have an element of mobility to them. And while they do work, they are limited by their speed, as well as their arc of fire.
Prepare to engage
You know,
the enemy.
I do like them. They are very nice looking vehicles. And truth be told, I love the Clone Wars vehicle design. I feel that the Clone Wars is the most varied and also the most visually appeasing of all of the Star Wars vehicle designs. Which is, yeah, it's without a shadow of a doubt one of my more enjoyable aspects of Star Wars is the Clone Wars. and I look forward to potentially. I mean, I like the. I'd like to see more. I like more Star Wars. Star Wars is incredible. I hope that in the the future Star Wars films, we get to see a much better variation of vehicles utilized in combat. And if we could get something similar to the Clone Wars as well, I would love it even more. Because I think the Clone Wars is such a good period. Like, the Clone Wars was an incredibly good series because it allowed us to open up a really... Oh, shit. Zap 'em! Fuck off! God damn it. Zap it. No, of course not. Right.
Choose your reinforcements.
And because I already have the... right, we'll get an ARC Trooper squad in.
Right away, General.
Bastards.
We're ready for battle, sir.
Fucking anti-aircraft.
Bombardment available.
Just before the bombardment as well.
Proud to serve you, General. On it, sir. Copy that.
Hang on, let's get the slow hulking...
Yes,
General.
Bombardment
Copy that,
cancelled.
General.
Blow the shit up. Yeah,
Understood, sir.
instantly. If those Latvies had actually continued their attack, we probably could have seen the end of that anti-air, and it would have only been a problem.
Bombardment incoming.
And if I you, it goes to them.
Prepare to engage the enemy.
Well, there's not many vehicles left. I mean,
Right away, sir.
I would feel I'd be correct in assuming that this last corner is probably.
We are victorious.
There we go. Victory is ours. Ah, shit. Oh well. We probably have that.
System conquered.
Right.
Beginning construction.
Well, there's that planet now under our control. Annoyingly, we lost a Latvian squadron to it, but at the end of the day, we're in the last few moments of the war, so I'm thinking that's okay. Who's the largest fleet? Anakin. Right, Renva. Renva has Delta Team, which, by the way, bump. And I'm thinking Delta Team will take charge on this first op. That obviously must mean that on Yabim, we've got to reassign our commanders, which is fine. Not the end of the world. It's a bit annoying. Well, speaking of which, that was lucky. I thought I was going to crash then. So, this episode might be slightly more extended due to the fact that we are obviously going to try and finish everything off within the 44th episode. And obviously also because I'm bulk uploading these now, because I'm eager to finish this series. Like, not that I'm bored of it, it's like I'm feeling like I've recorded lots of episodes, and obviously with the latter stages of the year being taken up by other things, and as well, you know, I have plans for the end of stuff for the end of this year. I do intend on trying to... Oh, dude. Nearly 8 months we've been doing this. Probably a bit longer, to be honest with you. I'll have a look-see when I first uploaded the first episode, and I'll probably, like... Damn. That feels quite a while ago. Holy crap. It feels like an age since we started this, I'll be honest with you. But anyway, more importantly right now, we need to attack. Oh, yes, please do.
Building under construction.
You know what Obi-Wan could do with a new fleet? Like, he could do with a few more Venators. So, I'm thinking that's a fairly... Like, well... Do you need to go there? Yeah, you can go there. Shit. Is there any Venators being constructed? Not really, no. That's fine. I mean, truth be told, I'd rather... Right, question. Right, they can get to the mall. And you get to Kessel. Yeah. Oh, no! Ah, they have to... Right, okay. What size fleet is this? Yeah, I'm sending that to Obi-Wan.
Calculating trajectory.
Building started. Building started.
There we go. Not a large defensive force, but then again, they're not going to lose. We're not going to have them. Right, you boys take your way over towards Pity and so get yourself sorted. That's going to be useful, actually, because then Obi-Wan's fleet will be somewhat adequate for the army. Anyway, let's launch our attack on Renva. This is going to be the bitch. And it's Dooku! Oh, snap! The last resting ground of Dooku is on this planet, and he's facing the full might of the Republican army. Oh, he done fucked up. I imagine we're going to probably get fucked over, though, in this environment, because it's not a very large map.
Choose
10.
your reinforcements.
Coordinates confirmed.
Right, well, we can deploy a lot of troops then. Right, 5-0 first.
Won't come when the droid army can outfight us without a 10-to-1 advantage.
Get some artillery in
Sir, yes,
position.
sir.
And I'm thinking maybe some ATTE workers.
Maximum unit capacity.
And it's Anakin. Of course it's Anakin. He's leading the charge. So, we have Count Dooku, Cad Bane, and Aurra Sing with Bosk setting themselves up. We have a lot to do. And we have also Delta Team, who will inspire their armies. Right, so the real purpose of the artillery is primarily meant to set up a defensive position.
This battle isn't over until we've scrapped the last
Impressive.
clanker.
This should be
Hard
interesting.
contact.
Oh,
Here's where the fun begins.
Never surrender.
right. Boom.
Our position is secure. Copy that.
No
Here we
one
go,
can
boys.
stop us.
Into the combat zone.
I could do this blindfolded. They've got the numbers, but we've got the skill.
One shot, one kill.
Let's do this, boys. Anakin Skywalker into the fray. Delta Team.
Mindful of your surroundings. Good. Let's go.
Right, stop. Engage. Pull out.
6-2, combat ready. We do our job well.
Anakin's taking some heat.
They don't stand
Pull
a
him back.
chance against Skywalker.
He needs to live. My objective of the day is that Delta Team and
Scorch good for engagement. Nothing deadlier than
501st.
behind the trigger.
push through to the first sector. Same for you, boys.
Understood, General. Ready, sir.
Yes, sir. Good to go, sir.
Anakin Skywalker, make your way across. If you'd like to move that up. Artillery will move up and will basically have you as a creeping barrage. But slowly but surely we will fight our way through
Let's move on.
and attack in a more traditionally Clone Wars-like style. Right, if we set up here, provide artillery support.
They build droids faster than we can destroy them.
Because these things have good range.
Yes, General.
501st may get destroyed, but it's not the end of the world. I'm not so fussed about the 501st getting destroyed. Because they've spent a majority of the time not really being part of this war. So, they're in a law-minded sense, there are tons of things that could have gone better.
Can't mass produce
But
Jedi
unfortunately
skill.
not.
Weapons check. Stay frosty. Watch the rear. Prepare to engage the enemy.
If you'd like to open up.
General. Yes, General. We're ready for battle,
Okay,
sir.
good news is we've secured the first ridgeline area. Fantastic. Now we have to wait for the fucking vehicle to get its arse into
Watch the
gear.
rear.
Drop in and take cover.
Copy that, General.
Right, pull back and wait for support.
Yes, General. Copy
You are
that, General.
not seriously getting
Understood,
stuck
sir.
up there.
Prepare to engage
This
the
is another reason why I'm not a big fan of them. They get stuck in the terrain or something like that, which results in them
Volume
causing more
run
problems.
available.
Lucky thing the Separatists don't know
I'm
how
up
to build
for
a decent
action.
droid.
Yeah.
So,
Ready, sir.
me?
Need something?
You need to ask? They'll fight to the last droid if it means taking a few more of us with them.
Combat is a clone's natural element.
Right, now that that's somewhat secure, if you'd like to position yourselves a little more and push up a little bit, fantastic work. Okay,
We'll follow you anywhere, sir.
this is a lovely little chokehold, but I think we should probably consider pushing up towards their HQ.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Alright, Renva, set up. You guys are going to chill a little bit behind the front lines,
Proud to serve you, General.
because I
On
don't
it, sir.
trust this game.
Copy that.
Infantry will move up and make their way towards the main head honcho base, whereupon then we'll be able to hopefully
Yes,
find...
General.
This is actually a more traditionally minded
Clones
battle,
keep the
and I
scrap
like this.
merchants busy.
Right, artillery moves in
Sir,
close
yes,
support. I'm a little concerned about this area, but I think
Move out!
if we set these guys up on this particular plateau here, we should be
Our
alright
position
to
is
start
secure.
pushing towards
Copy
their
that,
main
General.
base.
We're proud to serve you, General.
Set up.
We do our job well.
There you go, see? Oh! Right, well, Cad Bane is dead. Good to
There's
know.
gonna be a firefight.
Right, Anakin Skywalker, if you'd like to make your way towards... Actually, truth be told, Anakin should really defend
Jedi don't seek adventure.
No, they don't, but you
Watch the
are
rear.
more famously known in the series. But I'm actually going to have you take a more defensive role
Rule number 1. Kill them before they kill you.
and basically not push.
The only
I don't know where your guns are located, though, because I remember ages ago, because we used to own the planet of Renva in the system. Oh, crap.
Affirmative, sir.
Up behind us.
Understood, sir.
Up behind us.
Sir, you know patience is a virtue.
Delta team, knock
As you
that
wish,
fucker
sir.
out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, General. Prepare to engage the enemy.
Right, stop, engage.
Bombardment
ready.
available.
Scorch good for engagement. Yes, sir.
Oh, they're getting hammered.
As you wish, sir. Aye, sir.
Combat is a clone's
Artillery, focus fire on those dudes.
Ready, sir. Delta 62, moving on. Got it, sir.
501st is getting hammered.
I can do
Oh,
that.
hello.
Aye, sir.
That's a nice shield generator you've got there. Shame it's out in the open.
Ready for battle, sir.
Oh, Aura Singh. And she did.
Rule number 1. Kill them before they kill you. Enemies go boom, sir.
We're proud to
If you'd
serve
like
you,
to
General.
engage that. Oh, crap.
Do our job.
It's a trap.
Understood, sir. Let's go.
Destroyed.
What are we waiting for? You can't
Right, good news is we've neutralized the shield generator. The bad news is they've nuked one of our beloved vehicle, our beloved artillery, and I think they're about to nuke the other one. Want to swing around?
Right away, General.
Have a go.
Destroyed.
Sir.
Choose your
Right, well, I've given them the option.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Sir, yes, sir.
Let's get a Jedi on the field.
Maximum unit capacity.
We do our job well.
Right, artillery support is down, which is a problem, but that's okay, because I'm going to get...
Oh, there's gonna be a fight.
Right, 501st, hold position there. Don't allow them to do anything. Reinforcements that aren't on the way. If you'd like to get in the vehicle. We can... Yeah, she does. He does, he does.
Right away, sir. On it, sir. All power to the engines.
I always felt that that was the front and that was the back. In fact, I think that is in fact the front and that is the back. It's just, it's in a really bad formation.
Sir, you know patience is a virtue.
Right, so we can now at least relax a bit until we can knock
Moving
out those
into
bloody,
position. On my way. Got it, sir.
Yes, General.
Yes, sir.
At least I'm taking casualties, which is what seems to be in every Clone Wars episode whenever there is combat.
Is a clone's natural element.
Scorch good for engagement.
We're ready for battle,
There
sir.
we go. Aya Secura. Alia? I think Aya. I'm gonna call it Aya. Aya. Oh, froggy person. The French. Let's just say the French.
Copy that. Yes, General. Copy that, General.
Right, now we've got the Juggernaut at the moment, Eddie. Let's have you take point and attack the enemy's base of operations to deny the enemy their most glorious...
Right away, sir.
Really?
On it, sir.
You had this for God knows how long, and you now decide, hey...
Yes,
Bombardment
General. Copy
cancelled.
that, General.
Right, screw it. Nuke it.
Bombardment
Understood, sir.
incoming.
You had access to this entire place for so long, and you decide not to, and then you only decide to build a shield generator. I'm seeing a lot of troops coming from that location, so they may have something over here.
Nothing deadlier than
They
a
have
clone
nothing to
behind
fear from
the
these
trigger.
droids. They only have numbers on their side.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's that.
Right, is there a building we
That
need to
is
be
not
aware of
over
over
yet.
here?
Droids are in the vicinity.
No, doesn't look like it.
This war has provided me with too much practice.
Right, surviving 501st members. Congratulations on living. You're now getting a free ride in the Juggernaut,
We do
which
our
is
job
perfectly
well.
suited for you, actually.
Set for action.
You
Roger that,
guys,
Oh, there's gonna be a fire.
you make your way over towards there.
Sir, you know patience is
Oh!
a virtue.
You cannot defeat a Sith.
Well, guess whose
Yes,
ass
sir.
just got fried. Right, so Count Dooku is dead, meaning that the last of all of the heroes are now gone.
Right away, sir.
So that's the Confederacy effectively defeated, because Count Dooku was the leader of the Confederacy. But obviously, the death of Count Dooku
Right away, sir.
resulted in quite the substantial... Oh, hello. That a Jedi temple, I see. Looks it.
Yes, sir. You got it. Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. As you wish, sir. Aye, sir.
Any more?
Delta 62,
Any
moving on.
more?
Got it, sir. I can do that. I'm on it. Moving into position.
I'm a little curious.
On it, sir. Copy that. Yes, General.
I'm assuming there's
6-2,
only an
combat
infantry
ready.
section. Oh, hello.
Choose your reinforcements.
Combat is a clone's natural element. All power to the ready for battle, sir. Copy that, General. Understood, sir.
Scorch, good for engagement. On my way.
Editor's note. Pause recording.
Roger that. Roger that order. Yes, sir. I can do that.
We're proud to serve
The
you, General.
enemy has been defeated.
And we're back. After searching for one accursed droidica, we have captured or recaptured Renva. Huzzah! With the only casualty really being an AV-7 artillery anti-vehicle. You mean anti-everything. And as such, we have killed Count Dooku. Evil. I was going to say Master. I'm like, no, he's not. Yes, Count Dooku, Cad Bane, and Arya Singh. With that,
Planetary
the
control
only
achieved.
planet left under the control of the galactic forces.
Enemy fleet approaching.
Oh, hello. They're making a move on Raxus Prime. That does not have nearly the amount of defenses ready to go. It looks like the enemy are trying one last gamble. But
Construction complete.
this is... Oh dear. How many dudes is this? Have I just sent Obi-Wan into a plethora of buggery? No, he hasn't. Why? Because he's got a big fleet. Well, we can obviously give up on that ghost. But, no. Making your way over there. Anakin's fleet is ready to go. And it looks like Obi-Wan's about to say hello to some people. So, Obi-Wan, hopefully he's got the thing. No, for fuck's sake. Ah! Oh, I knew I should have clicked on him as soon as I got the thing. Damn it. Okay, so the Confederacy is attempting one last breakout. And unfortunately, because I didn't quite remember, because I didn't select Obi-Wan, I selected bloody Mace Windu and Plo Koon. I didn't select Obi-Wan, so unfortunately the whole fleet will come out. But I'm aware of the fact that I should have done it with only the thing. But you know what? It's okay. The enemy are going to present themselves as a challenge, but they're only going to fall back. And it's more impressive than coming out this way. Right, what's this? I'm going to assume the remnants of the last.
This war, one battle at a time.
What is that? That looks like a significantly... That looks almost Republican. Like, I'm thinking this is post-war. Like, post-Clone Wars. But, oh well. Right, well, let's get everyone... Let's let the whole fleet form up.
Bring it at your disposal.
And make our way towards about facing. Again, I realise would be a lot easier, but just shush.
Your orders, General.
Next space battle we have, which is probably going to be here again. We're going to hopefully be in formation. Actually, by the time they arrive, we should be able to...
Check your sight lines and try to keep up. Are we bearing, sir? Copy. Copy that, General.
Right, so the Confederacy have decided to launch one desperate gamble, one last gamble to try and break out of the of their particular their current predicament, and it is rather delicious, I will have to say, because this basically
Roger. Enemies incoming.
this is the last time that they this is guaranteed the last time we'll see a Lucrehulk in battle. So there you go. We've already lost some shields and some ships. Yep, the NATO's taken some hits there. A little annoying, but oh well. Right.
I've got a fix.
Right, all Venators.
Pushing forward.
I've got my approach vector.
Triangulating target.
I've got a fix.
Making their way over there. All victory stars.
Forward. I've got a fix.
Don't budge up. Copy that. This is
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? This reminds me of that time on Tibrin.
Commander.
I've got it lined up.
Engaging enemy.
Got a fix. Pushing
Right.
forward.
Ox.
I read you, General. Right away, sir.
Excuse me.
Vector set.
Arkwings.
I've got it lined up.
You know what to do.
Yep.
Fly towards that Lucrehulk and neutralize its shield capacity. You guys. Fly towards there and try and kill shit.
Got it lined up.
Try and see if I can do this as best I can. Look.
I've got my approach
Their
vector.
wings open up. I don't know if any of you guys have been able to see this particular thing,
Vector.
but it's actually pretty sweet. Not gonna lie.
I've got my approach vector.
Right, so that's the shield generator neutralized. Just need to neutralize their engine, and now that bugger can't retreat.
I've got him lined up.
I read you, General.
Keep your eyes
Good job, lads. Good job, lads. Right, make your way towards that Providence-class capital cruiser, and to do the same shit as before. Make your way towards it and hopefully do enough damage. You guys, begin to make your way that way.
Yes, General. We're on it, General.
Okay, you guys, begin to proceed to the north to do a decent level of damage.
Yes, sir.
Arc wings, neutralize the This is probably their last Providence class as well. I do like the Providence class. Out of all of the ships in the Confederate Navy, the Providence class is a pretty damn good ship. Like, pretty in terms of style. Oop. Concentrate your efforts on neutralizing that. You guys,
Locked and ready. Stand by.
right, neutralize their shield generators.
Yes. Be wary.
Copy that, sir. Cannons charged. Cruising speed.
Right, once we get these ships into position, we should be able to launch an offense. That will do.
I've got my approach vector.
Right, neutralize that Lucre Hulk's engines, and then that way you should be able to
I've got him lined up.
have a little bit of a last-minute laugh. Right, Venators, attack pattern north. Or attack pattern alpha, and you are attack pattern beta. There you go. Star Wars Lincoln.
General. Copy that, sir.
Oh no, you weak against my arc wings. That sucks to be you. I appreciate your determination to knock out the concussion missile launchers, but you notice there's that big massive thing that's propelling them in the distance. Stop spinning, you retarded bastard. There we go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right, neutralize their hangars, and I think we should be fine. Intensify forward firepower and neutralize those ships. Intensify forward firepower. Zap him.
I've got my approach vector.
Right, arc wings. How many of you are still alive, that is? You have a new target. Neutralize the enemy ship.
Choose your reinforcements.
Right. Let's get a Venator
Maximum
behind you.
capacity.
Acclimators. Intensify your shields and neutralize that gun position. Right, you two.
I've got him lined up.
Zap him.
I've got my approach vector.
Who's doing? Ah, there we go. Good job, lads. Right, that ship's gonna take the shit, unfortunately. Ah, crap. Okay, nicely done, boys. Arc wings. Neutralize that Neutralize that ship's engines and then proceed towards attacking the other Lucre Hulk that just dropped into the systems. Good job, lads. Good job, lads. Swing around. Neutralize that other ship. You guys actually continue to do what you're doing. You're doing a very good job. Right, that shield generator needs to go bye-bye before you do anything else. Right, shield generator down. Fantastic. Now make your way towards the engines. Neutralize them. All Venators, intensify forward firepower. Move to engage in this sector. You guys, same drill.
Choose your
We're probably going to lose
reinforcements.
the Venator in a second, but considering the fact that we're going to be neutralizing probably the last seriously large the Confederate fleet, I'm feeling this is a wise endeavor.
I've got something. Encountering resistance.
Right, acclimators, engage that Lucre Hulk. Try and get the kill. Intensify your shields and try and survive.
I've got something.
Alas, I fear that might have just been one of our Venators. In fact, it was. Alright, boys. When's the next one? We've got bombers showing up.
Vector set.
We'd like to neutralize that. That would be fantastic. Missile systems away. Target that Lucre Hulk. Intensify forward firepower. Zap him.
Ready.
On my tail. Crossfire.
And it would look like the Confederacy is attempting to withdraw with what remains of their fleet. I imagine there's probably going to be a few ships that are going to still be about, but... Ooh, that don't look good. Ooh. Ah, that sucks, doesn't it? So the last giant Confederate fleet with probably the last amount of Lucrehulk ships and their last Providence-class carrier/destroyer has suffered a crippling defeat, resulting in their loss of their fleet. It's gone. I mean, they can build it, sure, but like,
battle imminent.
how much? Oh, wah wah.
System
They're gone.
lost.
Lost? How? You bellend. You sneaky fucker.
Invasion commencing. Planetary control achieved.
You sneaky fucker. Right.
Building started.
Right, yeah. That was cocky. Right, we're gonna have some ground troops. In fact, we're gonna have all of these on. We're gonna leave Cody to defend that one. Delta Team's gonna stick with them. Secure is over there. You're going over there. Sneaky bastards. Right, well, there you go. But luckily we had enough people to fight on that one. Okay, so... Sneaky bastards. Anyway, so the big fleet battle that's about to occur is about to occur. And the enemy only have, like, a few ships in their hands. So I'm going to be really cheeky. I'm probably going to result in me taking significant damage. But here we go. We're going to... Yeah, exactly. We're going to group up all of the fleets so that we have the largest fleet known to space kind.
I'm on my way.
Building started.
And yeah, it's dangerous. Yeah, there you go, see?
Calculating trajectory.
It's fine. We'll defend that planet. Oh, who's going to arrive first? Oh, yes, Rexus Prime.
Complete.
Sucks to be you. You lost your patrol fleet.
Construction complete.
Right. Make your way over towards that, and then with this fleet as well. We'll gather up all of our fleets. This is stupid. I'm not going to hide this fact. It is stupid.
Beginning construction.
But if we can get this to work, well, what we'll do is we'll wait for Raxus Prime to be just about ready, and then we're going to launch our assault. We're going to then combine the fleets up.
Trajectory plotting.
And then we're going to launch the final attack on Minutena. This is the largest Republican fleet known to man. Right, is Anakin in position? Yes, he is. Right, let's do this, boyos! Happy days, happy days, happy days. We've been in a war.
Construction complete.
And
battle imminent.
there you go. Right, so the largest space battle known to mankind is about to begin. Well, the last large space battle above the planet known as Minutena. The enemy force will consist of not a lot of stuff, but they do have a level 5 spaceport with a hypervelocity gun, so we are going to take damage. But I feel I'm slightly in the green here, because I've got Anakin Skywalker, Mace Windu, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Plo Koon. And, you know, just a few, 119, you know, just 119 victory stars and 118 Venators with 36 Centax class frigates and 4 dreadnoughts. Not to mention, of course, the 9 N1 fighters and 56 acclimators. So I feel I'm sort of okay to, yeah, I feel like I'm okay to do this. So Anakin Skywalker arrives on the scene.
They've got the numbers, but we've got the skill.
And there's the planet, the last of the Confederacy.
Intel says there could be as much as a full battalion of droids down there. It's gonna be a tough job to dig them all out.
And we've got all the time of the world to set up and get ready. You know what we're going to do is we're going
Choose your
to...
reinforcements.
There is no time for delay. Indeed.
So Anakin Skywalker, Plo Koon, and Obi-Wan...
Solve the mystery of the Sith.
Oh, hello. They can't retreat. Where will they retreat to?
We shall arrive shortly.
Oh, what? Are you serious?
Calculating
Where are you going to retreat to?
arrive shortly.
You're going to lose. And oh, they have one. Yeah, the invisible hand. Oh, that's so disappointing. I'm gonna chase after that fleet. I mean, I'm gonna send the army after it, of course. But I'm very disappointed in you. Very disappointed. Ah! I know exactly where they're going. Oh,
Tactical battle imminent.
I mean...
Constructing.
Really? They've got... Really? I mean, sure, it's... but... Really? They're going to commit suicide over Mon Calamari. Like my level 5 space station, which is also covered by an asteroid field.
En route. Upgrade in
And the
progress.
first thing to arrive is my Venator.
Heads up. Droids inbound.
Oh, that's delicious.
What's my
Oh, this is delicious. I don't know what to say apart from lol. That is delicious.
Yes, General.
This is probably the most delicious I've ever seen it.
Reinforcements en route.
They're literally going to throw away their like a shit ton of their army. Or they've got the Providence class destroyer. You know, they've got that. It's dangerous. But I have arc wings. I also have a space station which has
Building
guns.
under construction.
Lots of them. And we're above this is like a level 5 space station. If they were going for like level 3, or I feared Renva, then I'd be like, oh shit, yeah, let's be careful. But no, they're really not.
Reinforcements
Oh look,
en route.
there's the Vice Admiral.
Do I have
What the hell?
Upgrade complete.
Ready for duty. Engage
Construction
That's the
complete.
patrol frigate with Newt Gunray, like the leader in a sense of the leader of the Confederacy here, and they're gonna throw it.
Reinforcements en route.
So there is, technically speaking, one last battle with the Providence class, and that
Our
one
space
is
station
over.
is under attack.
And that one is in fact the.
Reinforcements en route.
Oi, bad boy.
Beginning approach.
Right, you boys make your way towards there. You guys begin to make your way across there.
Reinforcements en route.
We're drawing their fire.
Waiting orders.
You three also make your way towards that location. Try and stop them from getting any stuff going.
Upgrade complete.
ready to take them
Upgrade
out?
in progress.
I copy.
I've got something. Thrusters at full.
Your orders, General. Ready for orders, Commander.
Stand by.
Where
Copy
is
that,
their
Jack.
fleet?
Reporting.
Beginning attack pattern beta.
Attack.
Oh, there it is.
Yes, sir. Fire.
Come on, guys.
Upgrade complete.
Come on, guys. Double up the attack. Double up the
Long-range
attack.
scanner destroyed.
Motherfucker.
Orders received.
Reinforcements en route.
Go crazy.
No problem.
This is the strangest, like, battle.
Yes, sir. What are your orders?
Fighters,
Attack that
have fun.
Upgrade complete.
Your orders, General.
Upgrade in
I read you, General.
progress.
Yes, sir.
Tell me
You
what
boys, have fun.
preparing
You
an
guys
approach.
focus on neutralizing that. You guys focus on neutralizing that. Where is the enemy generals? Oh, there's
Reinforcements en route.
there's a particular force. Ah, there you go. There's the Providence class. So there is there is in fact the actual threat, but that's fine.
Reinforcements
We have our
en
Y
route.
wings or pre-Y wings, but we're destroying their bloody fleet.
Yes, General. Yes, sir.
Reinforcements en route.
Yes, Commander. Closing in. Got another bogey. You are clear. Position. Give me a target. Charging weapons, sir.
Yes, sir. It's not looking good, sir.
Let's blow something up.
Yo, Acclimator and the Venator begin to make your way across that way.
Cannons loose.
You guys make your way towards this position, start engaging those dudes. Acclimator begin to make your way towards this area, provide cover for the Venator. You guys just have fun, mercilessly destroying all these particular vehicles. You guys make your way towards the Providence class and hope to the gods that we can do something about it. Oh, they can't withdraw whilst that's there. Defend that gravity well station. If they destroy the station, they could probably escape.
We'll get there, sir. Copy that.
Do not allow them to destroy the
Station is under attack.
gravity well. This is going to stop them from getting out. For once, we actually get to use the gravity well station. Intensify forward firepower. Increase your engines.
Reinforcements en route.
Turbo laser cannons online. Course plotted. Corvette swinging into position. Copy that. We'll get there, sir.
Fighters! Neutralize that sentinel ship.
Light Corvette standing by. Targeting.
Yo, acclimators. Neutralize that engine. Right, that vehicle's now going to travel a lot slower.
Upgrade complete.
Make your way towards that ship and neutralize its shield generators. Arc Wings, you know the drill. You guys, make your way towards that ship. Do not allow it any access to our thing. You, defend the gravity well as much as humanly possible. You guys, form a defensive cluster around the point. Intensify forward firepower. What the hell is going on? What is that green stuff?
Under attack.
Zap it. Do not allow Mace Windu. Do not allow.
Upgrade complete.
Shit. Kill the fucking sentinels before they destroy the gravity well. If they destroy that gravity well, the rest of the enemy fleet leaves. Neutralize the fighters heading towards that fucking core.
Corvette stands ready.
Reinforcements en route.
Neutralize the fucking core.
Turbo laser
Reinforcements
cannons
en
online.
route.
Light Corvette standing by. Corvette acknowledges.
I see you.
Corvette standing by.
I see that.
Tell me where to go. Course laid in.
Copy that, sir. For duty.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route.
I'll let them get away with one thing just so we can end the battle. Because that one wasn't going to let me kill it. So I'll let them have that one vehicle. But they have to pay a tax of Grievous's ship, Bosk's ship, and Newt Gunray. So that's it. They have no more presents to speak of. Oh, no.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, no.
Tactical battle imminent. Tactical battle imminent.
Oh my god. They're doing like a proper catchy tweet.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Tactical battle.
Oh, are you serious? You're still trying it. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. That's legit quite funny, actually.
Construction complete. Constructed.
Oh, that's magnificent. Not gonna lie.
Building started.
So there you go. Almost about ready to launch the final assault on the Confederacy garrison at Minutena. The last of the glorious Republic. Actually, we'll get Cody up. And we'll take that siege battalion with us. That's fine. So, here we are at the end of the road. It's been a long one. I'm not going to lie. This episodic series has been, like, it's only been 44 episodes, admittedly. But the time it has taken between, like, I've had points where I've not recorded it. And, you know, I know for I think it was, like, just after the beginning of the new year. Again, I'm going to, like, whilst we're waiting for the level to load, I'm fairly convinced, like, I am fairly convinced that this particular series that we've had you know, our first one, which we had, first episode, like, I remember recording about a week or two beforehand. Oh my giddy aunt. This has almost been a year since we started this series. Holy crap. Yeah. Yeah, my first ever Star Wars series. Republic at War Clone Campaign. The first episode was the 27th of September 2017. So we've been doing this now for just about a month under a year. Shit. That is a lot, isn't it? And like that, we launched the last major offensive of the campaign and thus the end of our series.
Construction
Which seems
complete.
a bit sad.
Building
It's always the
under
way, isn't it?
construction.
You play the game.
Building
You're
under
having is that a
construction.
heavy factor or a light factor?
Building
We'll
cancelled.
do that. It's rather funny because you see these, you know, getting all nostalgic now, admittedly, but it's like we've been going through a lot,
Building
and now,
under construction.
you know, we started out initially just on the defensive, trying to figure out how the hell to play and focus on like setting up defensive perimeters, and then slowly but surely we sort of begin to
Building started.
you know, we finally get our asses into gear and start building dackers on the planets to try and stop them, and then we try and like focus on fighting on the Eastern Front, which doesn't quite work out, and we're always locked into a defensive posture, never really having an opportunity to really break out. And then finally, as a sort of near act of desperation, I decide to start pushing further south towards the Abrega Ray, the Fondor, Vestine, and slowly but surely we are able to somehow push our way down south and re-secure the southern hemisphere of the galaxy, resulting in us capturing all of the territories, not only liberating the territories that got taken from us, but also securing our rear guard in a sense.
Constructing.
And eventually, with the resulting in the eventual victory that we know now, which results in, yeah, it's like we've been on a long journey to get to this particular road, and like that,
Invasion commencing.
we commence the last major attack of the Republican Clone Wars. We have, wow, what a challenge we have against us. We have a fuck ton of guns. Damn. This is going to be a long one. Holy shit. That's a lot of fighting. Right, so
They don't stand a chance
Anakin's
against
on the point.
Skywalker and Kenobi.
Choose your reinforcements.
I am thinking it's 501st here.
The day won't come when the droid army can outfight us without a 10-to-1 advantage. Right away, General.
I can't actually see. You know what, 402nd Siege Battalion could be useful. We'll get some vehicles on the ground as well.
Plotting course.
We're probably going to suffer casualties, but I kind of need to suffer casualties.
Droids aren't smart enough to know when they're outmatched.
Right, so let's make our way towards this sector here, initially. And we'll fight our way down the front.
They build droids faster
Anakin
than
will
we
be
can destroy
defending
them.
this
Our
point.
position is secure. Prepare to engage
That's the
the enemy.
only
Yes,
place
General.
where we
Copy
can
that.
actually...
Combat is a clone's
This unit of clones will help secure the area. You guys are to push down towards there. This vehicle also is to push down there. You guys are gonna just chill and help set up defensives.
We've secured a build
Defenses.
pad.
Sorry. I mean, the Confederacy doesn't really have anything. Oh, okay, so they flipped it 90 or 180. So we go down that way.
We've secured a
Across
build
this
pad.
thing and then down that way to like secure that. Right, okay, got it.
Turret
Prepare to engage
constructing.
the enemy. Let's move on.
Right, so the 442nd Trooper, or the Siege Battalion, is going to go down there, kick ass, chew names, and have that ever so fine bubble gum.
Ready for battle, sir. Move out, men. Contact.
Construction complete.
Now, the enemy don't seem to
Watch
have
the
a
rear.
lot of access to stuff for them, so...
Never give up.
We've secured a build pad.
We'll follow you anywhere, sir. Suppressing fire! Oh, there's gonna be a firefight. Right away, sir. On it, sir.
You can't mass-produce Jedi skill.
Turret
Lucky thing
constructing.
the Separatists don't know how to build a decent droid.
Right, you guys are gonna make your way towards
So,
that point.
patience.
And Asari
Watch the rear.
Ventress is the one to take the point. Well, to take the offensive.
General. Copy that. Yes, General. Copy that, General. Clones keep the scrap merchants busy.
Construction complete.
Right, you guys make your way over towards there, you guys make your way over towards there, and now you deal
Combat is
with...
a close
Oh crap,
We've
it's those
secured
droids!
A build
You need
pad.
to ask? Okay.
We're ready for battle, sir.
They'll fight to the last droid if it
Don't
means
budge
taking
up.
a few more of us with them. Sense something. Let's go. Just like old times. Let me handle this.
Turret constructing.
We're proud to serve you, General.
Unit destroyed. Unit
Impressive.
destroyed.
The
Construction
only good
complete.
clanker is a wrecked clanker. Triangulate your crossfire. Our position is secure. Copy that, General. Okay, here we go. We do our job well. You can't negotiate with droids. Flanking positions. This battle isn't over until we've scrapped the last clanker.
Clone battalions!
No one
Oh
can
shit.
stop us.
Those
Copy that.
clone battalions are actually... Those droids are actually causing more problem.
Never surrender.
Ah.
One shot, one kill.
Choose your reinforcements. Bombing run
Sir,
available.
yes, sir. Sir,
At
yes, sir.
maximum unit capacity.
Nothing deadlier than a clone behind the
They've
trigger.
got the numbers, but we've got the skill.
We're proud to serve you, General. Our position is secure.
Unit
Understood, sir.
destroyed.
This'll be quick.
Be mindful of your surroundings.
Choose your reinforcements.
Plotting course.
I'm on it, General.
Maximum unit capacity.
They don't stand a chance against Skywalker and Kenobi.
General. Copy that.
Droids aren't smart enough to know when they're outmatched.
Yes, General. Understood, General. Roger that, sir.
I'm just throwing troops away now at this point, like for the
Combat
more for
close
entertainment
natural
purposes,
element.
more for entertainment
With
purposes than
pleasure.
actual fighting reasons.
Unit destroyed.
Like I've got,
Choose your
I'm able to
reinforcements.
throw these for like for
Ah, yes,
days.
sir.
Maximum unit capacity.
They didn't make me commander for nothing. Wait,
Unit
prepare to engage the
destroyed.
Alright guys, remember the remember that old drill?
Right
Yep,
away, sir.
we're running them over. There we
On
go.
it, sir. Copy that. Yes, General.
Clear the way for the clone battalions.
Copy that. Copy that, General.
Unit
Roger that, sir.
destroyed.
Oh, there's gonna be a firefight. Watch the rear. Understood, sir.
Ah, we lost the clone battalion.
Choose your
Oh
reinforcements.
dear. Right, we'll have
I'm on it,
these so that
General.
our sight lines are increased.
General, prepare to engage the enemy. Right away, sir. On it, sir. Copy that. Yes, General. Copy that, General. Understood, sir. Prepare to engage the enemy. Yes, General. Right away, sir. On it, sir. Copy that.
Boom.
Yes, General. Combat is a clone's natural element. Copy that, General. Copy that, General. Oh, there's gonna be a firefight.
Turret has been sold.
Constructing. Unit destroyed.
Ready for battle, sir.
Right, let's do this.
Understood,
See what's
sir.
gonna
Prepare to
happen.
engage the enemy.
Where's their next
away, sir.
line of guns?
On it,
There they
sir.
are.
Copy that. General.
Package ready for delivery.
Yes, General.
Construction
Oh,
complete.
knock out that anti-aircraft.
Copy that, General.
Need more anti-aircraft.
Understood, sir. Prepare to engage the enemy.
Destroyed.
Oh, look, there's a Asari.
On it, sir. Copy that. Yes,
A
General.
Sarge.
Copy
Sorry,
that, General.
a Asari.
Understood, sir. Prepare to engage the enemy.
Run.
Unit destroyed.
On it, sir. Copy that. Yes,
Right,
General.
where's that anti... where's that
that,
particular vehicle
Understood, sir.
slotted, shall we?
Prepare to engage the
Apologies for the occasional
Right away, sir.
flashing. Whenever
On it,
there's
sir.
thunder and lightning in this particular
Copy
game
that.
mode, they decide to say, hey, screw being able to see and not feel blinded.
Proud to serve,
Okay,
General.
so there's
Yes,
their
Copy that, General. Understood,
their
sir.
base of
Prepare to engage
operations.
the enemy. Right away, sir. On it, sir.
Oh, there's the hypervelocity gun. Holy crap.
Yes, General. Copy that, General.
So this is their HQ.
Destroyed.
Looks like we got
Weapons
lucky,
check. On it, sir.
and we can actually deploy.
This clone doesn't lose.
Looks like we can deploy with that as
Stay
well.
frosty.
Nice. Right. You can, if you'd like to,
Yes, sir.
would you
Right away,
kindly
sir.
make your way back to HQ, and we'll get the ARC troopers sent over to there. We'll try and get
Choose
ourselves some
your
more dudes. Also,
reinforcements.
we can now launch the second wave of attacks.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir,
At
yes, sir.
maximum unit capacity.
Wait for these two to to launch an attack
Position is secure. Understood, sir.
in conjunction with these guys.
Right away, sir.
They'll go be these.
sir.
You will be part of the first wave.
Copy that. Yes, General. Copy that,
Your
General.
job will try and
Understood,
soften up
sir.
the enemy as much as possible before your inevitable demise.
Prepare to engage the enemy.
And
Bombardment
yeah.
On it, sir.
available.
whoop.
Copy that. Yes, General. Copy that, General. Understood, sir.
Really?
Prepare
Never
to
knew that.
engage the enemy. Right away, sir. On it, sir.
And with all these vehicles coming along with their missiles,
Copy that, General. Understood, sir. Prepare to engage the enemy. Right away, General. Right away, sir. On it, sir. Prepare to engage the enemy. Copy that, General. We do our job well. Copy that. Yes, General. Simply better make some more droids. Copy that, General.
So if I head
Understood, sir.
north,
Prepare to engage the enemy.
where the shield
Unit
generator
Right away,
is,
Destroyed.
normally you'd imagine us having.
Copy that. Yes, General.
Unit destroyed.
Copy that, General. Understood, sir.
Where's their generator then?
Prepare to engage.
There it is.
Unit
Right away, sir.
destroyed.
Barmarman.
On it, sir.
Incoming.
Copy that. Yes, General. Copy that,
Unit
General.
destroyed.
Understood, sir. This'll be quick.
There you go. Them
Ready for
gone.
battle, sir.
And these guys are now ready to make their assault.
Oh, there's gonna be a firefight.
We've secured a landing zone.
Right. Awesome.
Choose your reinforcements.
Now to launch the largest, well, the last remaining land.
Right away, General. Right away, General. Right away, General. Right
At
away, General.
maximum unit
Fantastic.
capacity.
Watch the rear.
Commit suicide. We need to I need you to die.
Sir, yes, sir.
Take damage. Don't return fire.
Bombing run available.
Move out! Never, General. Right away, sir. We'll follow you anywhere, sir.
Just head into their base and start
Understood, sir.
taking
Let's
humongous
go.
levels of damage.
What are we waiting for? Copy that. Roger that, sir. Copy that. Let's move on. Move out, men. Copy that, General.
Sounds really stupid, but I'm preparing for like the.
Reinforcement point contested.
Wait, what reinforcement point? Lol,
Unit
someone.
destroyed.
Oh, fantastic! Someone actually took damage. Good.
On it, sir.
Does that mean
Choose
we
your
get? No, we need
reinforcements.
one more of those vehicles.
Yes, sir.
Those things to be
away, sir.
destroyed.
Sir, yes, sir. Move out! Good. Understood, sir. Let's go. What are we waiting for? Copy that.
Sounds really
Roger that,
stupid,
sir.
and I'm
Copy
sacrificing
that.
these
Let's
units for
move
no
on.
reason.
Move
But
out,
bear
men.
with.
Copy that, General.
It's gonna be
Okay,
awesome.
here we go. Understood, General. On it, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit
Right away, sir.
destroyed.
What better way to end the series
Good.
than by
Understood,
having
sir.
the ultimate
What are we waiting
attack made by probably the greatest.
for?
There
Roger that, sir.
you go. To try and survive.
Unit destroyed.
Anti-vehicle. Right, we've got to be quick.
Choose your reinforcements.
Right away, General. Right away,
At
General.
maximum unit
There you go.
capacity.
The largest.
They build
Right,
droids faster than we
Anakin
can destroy 'em.
and Commander Cody, if you'd like to leave the plateau. I give to you the largest Latvi assault known to man.
Copy that.
Let's do this.
We're proud to serve you, General. I
Ladleys form up and make ready for battle.
Let's move on. Move out, men. Copy that, General. Okay, here we go. Understood, General. On it, sir. Yes, sir.
Make your way ready. Let's just see how quickly they demolish this unit. And gone.
Right away, sir.
Our job is simple, to fly throughout this entire sector and neutralize every single building, trying to eliminate the last remnants of the Confederacy.
Understood, sir.
Ventress is somewhere about here as well, so our job is to try and kill her before the day is done. Because obviously...
What are we waiting for? Copy that.
dangerous criminal like her does not deserve to be allowed to live in a world, post-war world.
Let's move
Form
on.
up again, guys.
Move out, men.
There we go. And we have to kind of go a bit quickly because knowing the Separatists, they're going to try and set up some anti-air defenses. They probably know we're coming by Latvies by now.
Yes, sir.
When your screen is filled with Latvies.
Sir, yes, sir. Move out.
I nearly have 1 million credits as well, which is hilarious.
Good.
I've made a sound investment. Right, so now we should launch the last of this major... Oh, yep, there you go. There you go.
What's my destination?
Ah, pull back. You can't afford to take any casualties. What the fuck? You see the amount of crap.
Copy that, General.
Choose your reinforcements.
I'm so grateful I've got on so many more.
Understood, General. On it, sir. Yes, sir. Right away,
Keep them
sir.
distracted.
Sir, yes, sir.
Destroyed.
Move out.
Unit destroyed.
Oh, you dick munchers. Fucking bastards.
Our position is secure.
God damn you. Right. Well,
Choose
form up
your
again.
Reinforcements. Bombardment available.
Right away, General. Right away, General.
Second wave inbound.
Right away, General.
That is so annoying. It's the more the fact that they instantly destroy like so many of them in one go. That is what annoys me the most. Is the fact that they have these ginormous, like they have only one anti-aircraft, but because the way these are designed is that they can get destroyed in like one hit, and not only that, not only one hit.
Negotiate with droids. Ah, I'm getting shot here.
Ah, god damn it.
Defeat is not an option. I'm not going down without a fight. This battle is
Right,
over
one
till
Latvi
we
goes
scrap
there.
the last clanker. Outstanding.
It's just the fact that like they take out 2, 3, or 4 at a time. That does annoy me.
Never surrender. Understood, sir. We'll follow you anywhere, sir. One shot, one kill. Clones keep
Right,
us
Anakin and Commander Cody will make their way down south. You guys move ahead and help secure that ridge line.
Bombing run available.
Let's go. What are we waiting for?
We've secured a build pad.
Proud to serve you, General. Let's go.
You know what? Let's
We've
secure
secured a build pad.
a build pad, just so that way we can see what's going on.
Construction complete.
Can I?
Choose your reinforcements.
Damn it! No. Damn, I can't. Damn it!
Copy that.
I was hoping to be able to neutralize the.
Let's move on. Move out, men. I don't give up. Copy that, General. This is why I like to work alone. Okay, here we go.
We've secured a
Right, destroy that bloody thing.
General, copy that.
We've secured
position is
a
secure.
build pad. We've lost a build
On
pad.
it, sir. Yes, sir.
Hopefully, there's not any more
Right away, sir.
accursed anti-air.
Sir, yes, sir.
We've lost a build pad.
We do our job well.
Right, you guys make your way
Secured
towards
a
that
build
area.
pad.
You guys begin to make your attack
Let's
pattern
go get 'em, boys.
and pray to the Emperor of Mankind that
Can't
you know
negotiate with droids.
there isn't any anti-air.
We've lost
There he
a
is.
build
Well, there she is.
This battle isn't over until we've scrapped the last clanker.
And she's dead.
I like it. Combat is a clone's natural element. Roger that, sir. Copy
So
that.
the threat of anti-air
Not an option.
is now gone.
Move out, men. Copy that.
Remember, blow up every building.
You're not gonna like the outcome.
Gone.
Understood, General. Just like in basic training.
The last building to go down in the Confederacy. On their last fucking planet. And of course...
We are victorious.
There you go. Under a hail of Latvi gunfire, the last building fell to the ground, resulting in the deaths of numerous clone troopers, but that's okay. The last battle. And exactly 18 minutes, we win the last day, and planetary sector has been secured. Oh god, don't crash. It crashed. Fuck my life. And we're back. And if I'm not... Ah, there you go. There it is. That was literally all we had to wait for to fight the battle again. And yeah, here we are. The actual done deal end of the game. And it doesn't even talk about the freaking developers of the mod, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, we're going to have to skip this. So, we won! Yeah! So we... Wow, holy crap. I got Admiral rank. Nice. So, we are victorious. And my military efficiency... my rank was Admiral. So, that's not bad. I'm pretty good with that. Conquest efficiency, 100%. Military efficiency, 64. Killer efficiency, 100. So, yay. Is that it? Is that legit it? Yeah. That's it. So, there you have it. That is this series done. We have achieved a glorious victory for the Republic and have secured for us the freedom of the galaxy. Well, we all know how really that goes, but you know, let's just say for a moment that that Empire thing never really happened. Yeah, let's be super optimistic. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. But no, anyway, thank you all so very much for watching. Bearing in mind, I'd like to add, though, to just to clarify on a few things, the version of the mod that you've seen in the most recent of videos does not reflect the latest version of the mod inside the clone, the actual mod itself, because the mod has updated quite a significant amount since I've started playing this series. I used a launcher system to try and revert back to the older version of this mod, which allowed us to complete this series. So this is, in a sense, probably the last series utilizing the 1.5 version, and we've already got a 2.0 out, and probably now a 2.1. So I highly recommend you check this mod out, because it's probably very different from the mod that you saw in this particular series. And I just wanted to say thank you also very much to everyone who has commentated, who's watched, liked, and even disliked. You know, any kind of feedback is always appreciated, and I apologize severely to people who are talking about the command spacebar, the command bar in space battles. I appreciate your frustration, and I sympathize with it dearly and deeply, and I hope that my late response to it at least clarifies that yes, it is in fact the most optimal way of fighting space battles, and I will, in the future series that I will be dictating around this, I will be... Is that stormtroopers? Sorry, I just saw... It is stormtroopers! Sorry, I just saw one of the ships from the Republican fleet just get destroyed. And I just saw bits of stormtroopers. Oh boy, I feel bad now. Anyway, so yes, Nope, someone's beeping in the bloody background. Apologies for that. So, yes, unfortunately... There are things I learnt, and there are things that I now know, which I will put into future campaigns. I will probably jump onto another mod for the next particular campaign. I don't know when I'm going to do it. I will kind of take a slight break from this game, just so I can sort of freshen up and sort of get into it. And then I have my eye on another mod, which is more based around the Galactic Civil War, because we've not had that yet, and I would like to do that. You know exactly what faction I'm doing. I'm not even going to try to censor it this time. It's like, no, we're going for, we're going the rebels. You got to go rebels. I am a rebel-loving sympathizer. Fight the evil empire. Anyway, so I just wanted to say at this moment, thank you all so very much for sticking with the channel, for subscribing, and for commentating on this series. I do immensely appreciate every single one, and as I say, I always try to get as much of this out as possible. Like, you know, try and take on as much feedback as possible. Holy shit! Is the Republic about to win? I've never seen them win before in this menu screen. They normally lose. Actually, wait, no, that's a lot of droid carriers and munificent frigates, and I'm not seeing many Republican ships either. So, yeah. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this series, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. So I will see you then. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Have a good one, guys.